And maybe possibly. And yes, it looks like we are back. Looks like Twitch is back up. Sorry about that hiccup, folks. Again, better to happen now than later. But anyway, the final game of a 4-game set down here in Baltimore. Yankees looking for the sweep. Michael King will get the start, and hopefully that's the only hiccup we have today. Dean Kramer will get the ball for the O's. 9th start of the year. A 3-0 record, a 1.680 ERA. I really don't care, Freshly. Like, so, Zach Geloff hitting 237. Let's make sure the TV is muted. And we are underway down here in Baltimore. This one grounded up the middle, and a diving stop at short. Nice play by Holiday, robs Geloff. And we are underway with a fast start here in Baltimore. Jackson Holiday ranging to his left. Robs Geloff of a leadoff single. Now I bring up Jose Ramirez. Kramer, a fastball, cutter, sinker, changeup, curveball pitcher. He'll hit 97 on the gun. Again, happy Tuesday, everybody, as Jose Ramirez rips this first pitch foul, 0-1. So a couple of good swings to get us started here, although right now nothing to show for it. Wind is carrying to dead center today. And the 0-1. And Ramirez fouls off the cutter, 0-2. Yankees looking for the 4-game sweep as Ramirez now lines this to right center field. That's going to be a base hit. One hop up to the wall. What's up, Michelle? How's it going? And Ramirez has himself a 1-out double, his 12th double of the year. So good contact so far from the first 2 Yankee hitters. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, hitting .438 on the day. And swinging a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Judge 18 homers, 42 RBI. Go with that .438 average. And the 0-1 is inside, 1-1. Season ended today. The Orioles would be a wild card team, but it's only May. As Judge chases the high fastball, 1-2. We'll see, Freshly. We'll see. The 1-2 is high again. 2-2. Judge laid off that one.
2-2.
Yeah, Charlie, 2 weeks away. The 2-2. And Judge serves this to fairly deep right. This one is caught. And they are going to say Ramirez left early, and it's going to be a double play. Santander, or believe that, I'm not sure, actually, that might not be Santander and right. The right fielder slams into the wall. Ramirez left early. They double him off, and that is how the inning ends. We'll see, Charlie. Maybe not. Yeah, Rick, I don't know. Something happened. It crashed the first minute or so. Cedric Mullins, 250 average, 5 home runs, 11 RBI. I honestly didn't think he was going to catch it. As Mullins takes a strike, 0-1. So a rough double play there to end the first, as there's a strike, 0-2. Judge came within inches of an RBI double, and, well, it ends up being a double play. So that's fouled off, still 0-2. Another foul ball, still 0-2. That's high, 1-2. The 1-2 now, and this one ripped on the right field line. That is going to go into the corner, foul, still 1-2. So Mullins making King work here. And King will win the battle. Pops it up, shallow left. Soto coming on. Makes the catch, 1 away. I mean, Charlie, you guys still play each other 3 more times, so we'll see what happens. Mullins in center. Ahmed Rosario at second. Gunnar Henderson at third. Mountcastle at first. Hayes in left. Ryan O'Hearn, the DH. It's Colton Cowser in right. My apologies. Holiday at short. And Ardoin, I don't know who that is the catcher. Thank you, Cody. Yeah, sure, Breeze. Ahmed Rosario, 6 home runs, 16 RBI. Hitting .286, having a good time down here in Baltimore after leaving Tampa Bay, as this one sliced foul, 0-2. And the 0-2 way outside, 1-2. And swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. Yes, I'm a Yankee fan. And that brings up Gunnar Henderson, who pops this foul on the left field line. This will reach the seats. 0-1. And swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. And this rolled foul, still 0-2. Trying to keep everything down and away from Henderson. Again, the 0-2 after their spoiled pitch. And this one hammered to deep left, got just underneath it. Again, wind carrying out, but in that weird trapezoid out there, Soto will go back and make the catch. We will go top 2, scoreless here in Baltimore. Again, Charlie, I think our ceiling is the ALCS. Probably at this point, probably the Yankees, but we'll see what happens. Juan Soto hitting .293 with 12 home runs, 25 RBI. He has been red hot lately. As that's off the plate, 1-0. Again, go watch the state of the Yankees from yesterday. Help me out. Watch my videos on TikTok. As this popped foul, and out of play, 1-1. The 1-1, swing and a miss, good cutter there, 1-2. Sure, Braze, whatever you say, buddy. The 1-2, maybe in 100 years. That's off the plate, 2-2. The 2-2 now to Soto. To lead off the second, and he fouls a fastball back and out of play, still 2-2. The 2-2, down and in, 3-2. With Jake Berger on deck, the red-hot Jake Berger. And the payoff pitch inside, ball 4, so Soto walks. Pretty much, Charlie. I am playing as the Yankees, Wyatt, yes. Jake Berger, 326, 18 homers, 49 RBI. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. Berger, a 14-game hitting streak coming into today. Splitting his time between DH and then first base as he fouls this off 1-1. And the 1-1. Late on a fastball, 1-2. And now the 1-2 to Berger. Just a little late on that fastball, punches it foul, still 1-2. Kramer trying to keep everything away from Berger. Keep it out of his wheelhouse. And this one's hit softly to short. Could be 2. To flip to second for 1. Low scoop. And they will not get the turn. Not a great feed from Holiday there to Rosario. And so Berger beats it out for a fielder's choice. I will, Emmy, yes. Spencer Jones, 282, 3 homers, 14 RBI. He plays the majority of time at first base. And pops the first pitch straight up. Oroin, the catcher, makes the catch, 2 away. And that brings up Anthony Volpe, who's been hitting much better lately. Average back up to .279, 7 home runs, 18 RBI. Berger, good speed off of first. And Volpe chases the high cutter, 0-1. The 0-1 is inside, 1-1. Baltimore trying to avoid the sweep. Yankees looking to put a stranglehold on the American League East early here in May. And Volpe, who fouls a fastball straight back. Kramer dialed it up to 96. Volpe just a little out in front and a little underneath it, 1-2. And that is high, 2-2. The 2-2 to Volpe. High again, 3-2. That'll release Berger from first. Austin Wells on deck. There goes Berger. Pitch fouled off at the plate. Good change up there. But Volpe got a piece to stay alive. What's up, Jaguars? How's it going? The 3-2. Served on the right field line. That is a base hit. That is going to go into the corner. They are going to wave home Berger. Here's the relay. It's not in time. It's an RBI double for Anthony Volpe. His 19th RBI of the year, his 6th double. He just bloops it over the head of Mountcastle, and then it kicks all the way into the corner. And again, Berger with good speed, able to score from first. And the Yankees strike first as that Wells skies one to center field. Fairly deep, but Mullins just shy of the track will put it away, and we will go bottom 2. But a 2-out RBI double for Anthony Volpe. And the Yankees are up 1-0 here in Baltimore. Ryan Mountcastle hitting .261. What's up, Joe? How's it going? Pops up the first pitch. Jammed him on an inside fastball. Dominguez in left center will make the catch. 1 away. Austin Hayes hitting .325, 6 home runs, 21 RBI. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. And that's down and in, 2-0. There's a strike at the knees, 2-1. Hayes in real life now in Philadelphia. This one ripped to left center field. That's going to be over Soto's head, and it's going to be one hop to the wall. So, a lot of room out there, and Hayes has himself a stand-up, 1-out double. 11th of the year. King came right at him with a fastball, and that brings up the ever-dangerous Ryan O'Hearn, hitting only .208, though, on the year this year. As he takes a strike on the outside edge, 0-1. O'Hearn 6 for his last 20, though. That's 300, as that's low, 1-1. Low again, 2-1. And that's a fastball that drifts middle. O'Hearn gives it a ride to deep left center. Hayes will tag. He will go to third. As the relay comes home. So Hayes moves to third with 2 outs now for Colton Cowser. 4 home runs, 13 RBI for the Baltimore right fielder. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Former first-round draft pick takes another quick strike, 0-2. After this, the Yankees will head down to Tampa Bay, and that's a hanging breaking ball, and there she goes. Goodbye, baseball. Baltimore turns a 1-run deficit into a 1-run lead as King hangs a slurve, gets his 5th of the year, does Cowser, RBI 14 and 15, and it's 2-1 Baltimore. Yes, in real life, thankfully, Tyler. So Colton Cowser got a hanging breaking pitch on 0-2. Yeah, that was middle up, and he did not miss it, as that brings up Jackson Holliday, who takes a strike. 0-1. They're 23-20 Jaguars, so they're third place. Holliday, 3 home runs, 18 RBI. Got himself a nice little hitting streak coming in today. Fouls this off, 0-2. And this one, back up the middle, that's a base hit. So Holliday now has a 9-game hitting streak with that single here in his first at-bat. And then I bring up Silas Ardoin, the catcher, hitting .241. Backup catcher for Rushman, who takes a strike, 0-1. No home runs, 2 RBI. And this one looped down the right field line. It's a base hit. And again, coming into this game, as Judge will cut it off, they're going to hold Holliday at third. That's a smart play, as the relay would have had him. That puts runners at second and third. Ardoin's 3rd double of the year. But as I was going to say, Kramer a sub-2 ERA, King a sub-1 ERA coming into today. And that brings up Cedric Mullins, who's 0 for 1. And King just having trouble putting away hitters with 2 strikes right now, as that backdoor slurve is fouled off, 0-2. And this one rolled foul first again, still 0-2. Strike 3, froze Mullins with the change. Nice heel. And that'll end the inning, but Colton Cowser, a 2-run bomb. At the end of 2, it's 2-1 Baltimore. Yep, I agree, heel. Yep, I know, Freshly. Jason Dominguez hitting only a $186, 5 homers, 21 RBI. Been feast or famine so far for Dominguez. Checked his swing. Did he go? No, says the third base umpire, 1-0. Having a real sophomore slump here. The 1-0. Ripped foul out in front of that fastball. 1-1. And the 1-1 is high. 2-1. Dominguez, though, out of the 9-hole. He's got his stolen bases, playing good defense, getting on base. Just you wish the batting average was even 30 points higher. Swing and a miss, 2-2. The 2-2. Rolled foul. We'll do it again. Don't jinx it, Freshly. There's plenty of baseball left to play in the final 2 weeks. The 2-2. Low, 3-2. With Zach Geloff, who was robbed of a base hit in his first at-bat, on deck. The payoff pitch. Ball 4, so Dominguez draws the leadoff walk. Second walk given up by Kramer. I don't know how well Audoin throws. But there goes Dominguez. The pitch is a ball. Or no, it's called a strike. Delayed call there by the umpire. But Dominguez steals his 5th bag of the year. I mean, it's a technicality heel. It's after 2 games of the season. As this fouled off 0-2. Geloff's job right now is get that runner to third. The 0-2. Inside, 1-2. And yeah, that first pitch just clipped the bottom of the zone. A bit of a delayed call from the ump. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him at the belt. 1 away. Yeah, I hear you, heel. First K for Kramer, and that brings up Jose Ramirez. He doubled in his first at-bat. Would love to do that again here. As this fouled back out of play, 0-1. And fouls this one back out of play, 0-2. So after the leadoff walk and stolen base, Kramer buckling down a little bit. It's probably going to be a while, heel, as that's low, 1-2. Well, at the very least, it's driving Kramer's pitch count up a little bit. The 1-2, after a quick first inning, the 1-2 is low again, 2-2. Yeah, Freshly, the Giants' season's already over. The Giants will win maybe 2 games this year. As this fouled off, still 2-2. Because there's like stipulations in Jones's contract, heel. The 2-2. Ripped foul. Good cutter on the inside edge, but Ramirez gets around on it. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. The 2-2, once again. Serve towards left center field, fairly deep. Mullins runs it down and makes the catch on the track. Dominguez will go to third, but 2 away now here in the top of the 3rd. Mullins slams into the wall as he runs that one down in left center, and that brings up Judge, who flied out to right in his first at-bat. First pitch to Judge is low and away, 1-0. The 1-0. Inside out into first. Mountcastle is there, takes it himself, and that will end the inning. So the Yankees threaten but do not score. We go bottom 3, still down 2-1. Ahmed Rosario struck out in his first at-bat as he takes a strike, 0-1. And now grounds this to the left side by Ramirez. Volpe, a Jeter-esque throw, but Rosario runs too well. It's an infield single. Once that guy by Ramirez, no chance to get the speedy Rosario, and now that brings up the dangerous Gunnar Henderson, who pops the first pitch up foul and out of play to the left side, 0-1. And there goes Rosario. Almost no chance for Wells. Right pitch to run on. That was the changeup. It was Rosario's 5th steal of the year. As this fouled off 1-2. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a back foot slurve. 1 away. Big strikeout there for King, and that brings up Mountcastle 0-1 with a fly out. And they call that a ball, 1-0. And that's low, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. And this one popped up deep center. Dominguez is there. Drifting now to his right. He'll make the catch. Rosario will tag but stays put as Dominguez throws a one-hop strike into third. And 2 away now here in the third for Baltimore. Austin Hayes 1 for 1, a double and a run scored. And this one chops softly up the middle. Volpe is there, fires the first. And the leadoff single is all for naught. We go top 4. Yankees still down 2-1. Juan Soto walked in his first at-bat. Kramer now at 50 pitches through 3 innings. And Soto fouls a first pitch cutter straight back, 0-1. There's another strike, 0-2, trying to keep everything up and in. The 1-2, or the 0-2's to Soto. Now it's a 1-2, as that's off the plate. A waste pitch from Kramer. And Soto late on that fastball, fouls it off to the left side, still 1-2. Good pitch to hit, but late on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. And swing and a miss, good breaking pitch. Audoin throws the first, completes the play, only the second K for Kramer, 1 away, and that'll bring up Jake Berger, who reached on a fielder's choice and scored the only Yankee run, at least thus far. And he's going to take this and hammer it to right center field. Mullins will run it down, however, for the second out of the inning. It's preseason freshly. Spencer Jones popped out to the catcher in his first at-bat. Yankees a little disappointed, haven't had a lot more power from Jones, but overall, having a solid year now as the mostly everyday first baseman. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a curve, 0-2. Checked his swing, did not go, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 inside, 2-2 to the Yankee first baseman. As that's off the plate, the count now full. With Volpe on deck. The payoff pitch to Jones. Got a piece of that low changeup, still 3-2. Out in front of it, but able to get a piece to stay alive. Again, the 3-2. Called ball 4. Third walk of the day given up by Kramer, so Jones walks, and that brings up Volpe. Again, Volpe doubled and drove in a run in his last at-bat. Would love to do that again here. Takes a pitch inside, 1-0. Rick with the little Batman. As this one chopped to the right side, that's going to get through for a base hit. Cowser comes up firing, so Jones holds at second. So a walk, then a single. Volpe's second hit of the day, and that brings up Austin Wells with a chance to tie the game with a base hit. Swing and a miss. Good fastball there on the edge. 0-1. Wells, 288, 3 homers, 16 RBI. Him, too, having a down year power-wise as compared to last year, but still very productive. And now, oof, a sinker that's just pure filth on the corner. 0-2. Swing and a miss on a low changeup, strike 3. They get Wells to get out of it. We go bottom 4. Yankees leave a pair on the base paths, still down by 1. Emmy, thank you for the follow. Ryan O'Hearn 0 for 1. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. That changeup is nasty stuff from Kramer. That's one of his put-away pitches. There's a strike, 2-1. And O'Hearn fouls off a low fastball, 2-2. And a hanging slurve that King got away with. Still 2-2 as it's fouled off. Strike 3, paints the corner, paints the edge with the sinker, 1 away. Colton Cowser right now, his 2-run home run, his second home run of this 4-game series. And he's going to get another one. Goodbye, baseball. Colton Cowser crushing King today. His 6th of the year, his 2nd of the ball game, his 3rd of this 4-game series. And Colton Cowser is turning into a Yankee killer. It's 3-1-0s. And that'll bring up Jackson Holliday 1 for 1. He pops the first pitch up from King. Third base side, foul ground. Ramirez, long run, makes the catch, 2 away. And that'll bring up Silas Ardoin, who doubled in his first at-bat. The backup catcher takes a strike, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's inside, 1-1. And this one dribbled right in front of the plate. Wells will field, flips to first. And that'll end the inning, but the Orioles get a big insurance run. We go top 5. Yankees now down by 2 as Colton Cowser powering the O's to a lead. Jason Dominguez walked and stole second back in the 3rd. He was stranded at 3rd. And the first pitch from Kramer is inside, 1-0. Again, Dominguez struggling batting average-wise, but getting his walks, steals, the 1-0. Out in front of that cutter, 1-1. Kind of acts almost like a changeup sometimes. Chase a high fastball, 1-2. Yeah, that's a new one, Ian. Not familiar with that guy. The 1-2. Way off the plate, 2-2. Might be Kramer's last inning of work. He's already at 72 pitches. The 2-2, inside 3-2, with Zach Geloff on deck. The payoff pitch to Dominguez. Ball 4, so the number 9 hitter walks for the 2nd time today, and that brings up Geloff, who's 0 for 2. And Geloff is, oh, what a bad break. Lines it right to the first baseman, Mountcastle. Dominguez has no chance. He really did, Ian. You're right. I'm glad you confirmed that. It's been that kind of a day for the Yankees. Second double play of the day. That one, painful. Swing and miss, 0-1. Dominguez with his secondary lead. Mountcastle makes the catch on the line drive, and Dominguez, just nothing he could do. The 0-1 to Ramirez. Hammered to center. Shallow. Mullins is there. And it ends up being a quick inning for Kramer. We go bottom 5, down 3-1. Mullins 0 for 2. Takes the first pitch and fouls it off to the right side, 0-1. Sure, Aaron, whatever you say. As this one rolled foul, 0-2. And this one skied to deep left center. Dominguez drifting back, has room, just shy of the track, makes the catch, 1 away. Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 2. Pops it up to left. Soto is there. Makes the catch, 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. Takes a strike, 0-1. First game, Birds, first game. Is this fouled off, 0-2. Baltimore up 3-1 on the backs of 2 Colton Cowser home runs. A 2-run shot, a solo shot. And the Yankee offense, just real bad luck today. Not able to get the big hit as that's off the plate, 2-2 to Gunnar. That's in the dirt, count full. Mountcastle on deck. Making King work a little bit. And that's ball 4. First walk of the day given up by King. And then I bring up Mountcastle, who has flied out twice. And he pops the first pitch up. Wells right in front of home plate. Makes the catch. We go top 6. Yankees still down by 2. Dylan Tate, 21st appearance of the year, coming in first arm out of the pen. A 2.31 ERA. Judge 0 for 2 with a fly out to right and a ground out to first. And Gregory Soto starting to warm in the pen. Couple of lefties due up. So King might only be here for a couple more batters, especially with Cowser due up in the 6th. That's inside the Judge, 1-0. The 1-0 to the Yankee captain. Swing and a miss, good slider, 1-1. Bottom just fell out of it. Tate is a sinker, slider, changeup pitcher. He'll hit 96 on the gun. And late on that sinker there, 1-2. The 1-2 to Judge. Chopped softly to Holiday at short. He will fire to first, 1 away. Juan Soto 0 for 1 with a walk. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0.
1-0.
Fernando Cruz and CNL Perez warming in the Oriole pen. The 1-0 now to Soto. Chopped to first, out in front of that changeup. Mountcastle takes themselves to a good pitch to hit, but well out in front. That brings up Jake Berger, 0 for 2, a fly out, and reached on a fielder's choice, scored the only run of the game on a Volpe double. Only run of the game for the Yankees. And Berger just misses that sinker, slices it foul, 0-1. And late on that sinker again, 0-2. And the 0-2. And Berger hammers this to fairly deep right. Cowser back, looking up, it's gone! He's done it again! Goodbye, baseball! Berger is once again a king and rings the Taco Bell, his 19th of the year! Put a little extra cheese and all the toppings on that one. Jake Berger just clears the big scoreboard in right, and it's a 3-2 Baltimore lead. 363, almost 103 off the bat. And that'll bring up Spencer Jones 0 for 1 with a walk. And Jones just misses that sinker. That was middle. That was his pitch to hit, 0-1. He's had a bad series here in Baltimore. 0 for 7 with only a couple of walks. The 0-1 is off the plate, 1-1. The Burger King rings the Taco Bell. Indeed, Rick, indeed. The 1-1 as this rolled foul, 1-2. The 1-2 to Spencer Jones. And he's going to serve this to left field. This is a foul ball. It's been that kind of a series for Jones, as that's in the dirt, 2-2. He went out, got it, looked like a good piece of hitting, and it just kept slicing foul. As now that's inside the count full. And the 3-2. And again, stays alive. Good. That sinker from Tate is so deceptive. Again, the 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and Jones popped it straight up. Oroin makes the catch. We go bottom 6. But the Yankees get a run back. At the end of 5.5, it's 3-2 Baltimore. Austin Hayes 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Takes a pitch inside, 1-0. And popped him up. Jammed him with a changeup. Jones is there on the infield grass. Makes the catch. 1 away. That's going to bring up Ryan O'Hearn, who's 0 for 2. But the Yankees are going to go to the bullpen. Gregory Soto's going to come in the game now. Back with some lefties do up. What's up, Dave? So King goes 5 1/3, gives up 3. But with Cowser up after O'Hearn, they're going to go to Soto, 6th appearance of the year, a 3.86 ERA. And play the matchups as that's off the plate, 1-0. And that's fouled off, 1-1. Check swing did not go since the umpire, 2-1. And this one, smack to left field, that's a base hit. So Soto, to face the lefty, gives up a single. Dave gets a dab. That brings up Colton Cowser. He's been all the offense today. 2 home runs for the Orioles, accounting for their 3 runs. And he's going to hand, well, it's not going to be a home run. Long run for Dominguez. will run it down in the alley for the second out of the inning. Just got it off the end of the bat enough that it stayed in the park, and now that brings up Jackson Holliday 1 for 2 with a single, who takes a strike 0-1. And that's off the plate 1-1. And this is going to be smacked into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Dominguez will cut it off. O'Hearn, they're sending O'Hearn home, and Wells is just waiting for him. Why on a single would he try to score from first? As soon as Dominguez cut that off, there was never a chance. An easy way to end the 6th. We go top 7. Yankees up 3-2. And that brings up Fernando Cruz out of the Baltimore pen, a 4.05 ERA. As Ian Hamilton starting to warm in the Yankee pen, looks like he will get the 7th. So Soto does the job in an unconventional way. Volpe 2 for 2 today, a double, a single, and an RBI, and he fouls off a cutter, 0-1. Cruz, a splitter fast. Yeah, he's got average speed at best, Dave. Splitter, fastball, cutter, slider. He'll hit 97 on the gun. And this fouled off 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Volpe. Fouls it off at the plate, stays alive, still 0-2. Funny enough, it's Snitker out of Atlanta is now the third base coach after being fired by the Braves in the offseason. That swung on a miss, one away. So the Orioles finally retire Volpe. Austin Wells 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. Wells swings and misses on the splitter there, 0-1. The 0-1 to Wells. Ooh, called it a ball. That cutter just clipped the top of the zone according to the strike zone, but called a ball. It'll be a 1-1 now to Wells. And that's way inside, 2-1. The 2-1. And Wells fouls the fastball straight back, 2-2. And that's called strike 3. The previous one was not. That one is 2 away as Cruz has back-to-back strikeouts. And that brings up Jason Dominguez. Dominguez has walked twice today. And takes a pitch high, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Again, in the midst of a really bad sophomore slump. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Good fastball there at the belt, 1-1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 to Dominguez. Fouled back out of play, 1-2. Trying to keep everything up against the Yankee center fielder. Dominguez, Rookie of the Year. And that's inside, 2-2. And the 2-2. And Dominguez just got underneath it. Pops it up the deep left. Hayes is there. He'll make the catch. And get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees still down 3-2. As Ian Hamilton will make his 12th appearance of the year. A sub-1 ERA. Silas Ardoin, 1 for 2 with a double today. Takes a strike, 0-1. That's just off the plate, says the umpire, 1-1. And this one grounded to second. Geloff is there, charges, settles, fires, got him, 1 away. Cedric Mullins 0 for 3 today, 1 for 12 in the series. And skies the first pitch to Dominguez in center. Drifting to his right now. Makes the catch, 2 away. Ahmed Rosario 1 for 3. Ooh, they call that a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
And that's going to be looped to right field. That's a base hit. So Rosario goes the other way, keeps the inning alive. with a 2-out single, and that will bring up Gunnar Henderson, who's 0 for 2. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a sinker, 0-2. Went back foot with the slider, but would not chase, 1-2. And this one pulled softly to the right side. Geloff goes to first, and that'll end the inning. Orioles strand a runner. Yankees still down by 1. Yinnie Cano, a 3.86 ERA, 12th appearance of the year. Zach Geloff 0 for 3, robbed of a hit a couple of times today. Cano, a sinker, changeup, slider, fastball pitcher. As Rick goes for the call dedication. As this fouled off to the right side, 0-1. Yankee offense really struggling today. As this fouled off to the right side, 0-2. A couple of early double plays took the wind out of their sails. Speaking of wind, the wind now carrying to left a bit as things have starting to change here late in the day. 3-9-0 for the Orioles, 2-4-0 for the Yankees. The Yankees have had 4 walks, so they have had base runners. As that's going to be hit softly to Rosario. He throws out his counterpart, Geloff, 1 away. And that'll bring up Jose Ramirez, who's 1 for 3 with a double today. Yes, freshly, I saw it, yes. And Ramirez fouls off a sinker, 0-1. Late on another sinker, 0-2. Was not looking for back-to-back sinkers, I'll tell you that much. And this one hammered to center, off the end of the bat, though. Mullins back, still back, races back, makes the catch on the track. Mullins has been living on the warning track today. 2 away now for Aaron Judge. And Judge back up the middle, that's a base hit. So Judge keeps the 8th alive with a solid single to center, right back through the box, and that will bring up Juan Soto. And the Yankees are going to bring in Esther Ruiz to pinch run for Judge. This way he can score on a double. And they're going to pick off Ruiz, and that is how the 8th inning ends. The Orioles knew that Ruiz was going to be going. They caught him leaning. We go bottom 8, down by 1. Ruiz stays in the game to play right field, and that brings up Mountcastle. I'm sorry, but with somebody with Ruiz's numbers, his stats should never be being picked off by the computer. This one lined to Volpe, 1 away. And Austin Hayes, 1 for 3, a double and a run scored. Takes the strike right down Broadway. I mean, obviously, you want to steal second so you can score on a single. This one chopped right side. Geloff is there. Will fire to first, 2 away. But a guy who has a 99 base running stat shouldn't be getting picked off by the computer. O'Hearn, 1 for 3, especially a righty. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. And this one pulled foul, 1-1. And this one grounded to Jones at first. He'll take it himself. Well, last chance for the Yankees, down by a run. As here will come their closer, Felix Bautista. Bautista, a fastball splitter slider pitcher. He'll hit 102 on the gun. And he starts him over the backdoor slider that just clips the edge, 0-1. The 0-1 to Soto. Out in front of a splitter, 0-2. Soto ready for the high heat, and all he's getting is the slow stuff. The 0-2. There's the fastball down and in, 1-2. I don't know, G. I don't make predictions. They're gonna lose every game the rest of the year. I don't know, like. Oh, and he plunked Soto. So Soto gets plunked, and now the Yankees again will go to a pinch runner. And Garrett Hampson will come in the game. And that brings up Jake Berger. Hampson not going. And Berger late on a fastball at 100, 0-1. The 0-1 to Berger. Checked his swing, went around, says the umpire, 0-2. Berger with a solo home run. Made it a one-run ball game. And late on the splitter, swung right over the top of it, one away. And that'll bring up Spencer Jones, 0 for 2 with a walk. Jones is due. And swings to a fastball at 101, 0-1. He had it squared up, but he was late on it. Hard to catch up to that kind of heat. Oh, and now fouls off a splitter to the left side. Just missed it, 0-2. The 0-2. And throws it by him at 101, 2 away. Yep, geez, way better than LeMahieu. So Anthony Volpe now the last hope for the Yankees. He's 2 for 3 today, a double, a single, and an RBI. I don't freshly. Oh, out in front of the splitter. 0-1, and that's the thing. You got to gear up for 101. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Yankees down to their last strike. Baltimore looking to salvage the last game of this 4-game set. That's off the plate, 1-2. And the 1-2 to Volpe. Serve to right field. That's a base hit in front of Cowser. Hampson goes to second. So the game stays alive for Austin Wells, who's 0 for 3 today. Jose Leclerc warming just in case. The first pitch to Wells is off the plate, 1-0. And the 1-0. Oof, good slider there, swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs, Yankees down by a run. The 1-1, oh, threw it by him at 101. It is so hard to hit 101. The 1-2 now to Wells. The Yankees again down to their last strike, inside, 2-2, as Bautista dials it up to 102. The 2-2. Inside, that's going to get by Odine. Everybody will advance 90 feet. So now a base hit likely gives the Yankees the lead. As that's a wild pitch, and now they're just going to put Wells on to load the bases. And that will bring up the ice-cold Jason Dominguez, who is 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a stolen base. A chance to be a hero. Late on the 101 fastball. Oh, I have nobody to pinch hit for him, Jaguars. I have nobody to pinch hit for him. Everybody else who would pinch hit, I mean, I could put Oswaldo Cabrera in, but I'm going to let him hit the 0-1 off the plate, 1-1. Pinch ran for him. Pinch ran for Judge in the 8th to try to score the tying run. The 1-1 fouled off at the plate again for the 3rd batter in a row. Yankees down to their last strike. Trying to catch up to 102 stride. It's not easy, buddy. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Down looking is Dominguez. The Orioles salvage the last game of the series, and the Yankees lose 3-2. Bautista with his 13th save of the year. Kramer improves to 4-0. King drops to 7-1. I mean, that's just pure filth, knee-high, inside corner. And Bautista gets the call. Yep, Freshly, you sound like everybody else in my life. Thanks, buddy. Colton Cowser, your player of the game with 2 home runs. Dean Kramer, the win. 5 innings, 3 hits, 3 Ks, 4 walks, a run. King, 5 1/3. 6 hits, 4 Ks, 1 walk, 3 runs. It's hard to hit 101. Doesn't matter the mode. Doesn't matter. It's 101 is hard to time. It is hard to time. Yep, we'll see, Stride. We'll see. Another error. want to see if I can reconnect. Yeah, it looks like we're good. All right, we're going to sim this game. We win 4-1 against Tampa Bay. Do you guys want to see Montgomery or do you want to see Musgrove? Monty or Musgrove? Who do you want to see today against Tampa Bay? Stride says Musgrove. Anybody? I'm going to run a commercial. You guys let me know. Comment on TikTok and on Twitch. Let me know. We'll figure it out. I'm going to run a commercial. Everybody seems to want Musgrove. Getting more votes for Musgrove on both TikTok and on Twitch. I appreciate it, Rick. So, all right. I'm just curious. What's the box score here? Oh, Volpe, a home run. RBI. Yeah, Dominguez, another 0 for 4. I might have to send Dominguez down. Like, Yankees take the second game with Montgomery, 2-1. Dominguez went 2 for 3 in this game, at least. You'll love to see. I wonder if it's partially because he moved up in the lineup. Yeah, Dominguez had a 2-run home run. That was all the offense. Montgomery got the win, Soto the hold, and Leclerc the save. So, all right, so we go for this week now against Tampa Bay. Joe Musgrove versus Shane McClanahan. What's up, Dakota? How's it going? So, Yankees going for the sweep now against Tampa. Musgrove versus McClanahan. Down at the Trop. Bullpen. Maybe we don't use Leclerc because he saved back-to-back games. So, if we need a closer, it'd be Miller. Yeah, we'll see, Stride. We'll see. Musgrove ice cold. Dominguez still ice. Dominguez is going to get a day off. Lefty on the mound. Ruiz will get the start. Even though Dominguez hits lefties well, he's just yeah. He's just no. Him and Tommy Edman are both. I can't get the ice cold moniker off of them. Even with Dominguez hitting a home run in the computer game. Anyway, we're gonna let Ruiz get the start against the lefty McClanahan. And we're gonna put Volpe in the 9 hole. I don't know, Stride. They'll lose 100-1. I have no idea. Like, let's see. Yeah, and let's do it. So Ruiz gets to start in center field tonight. Or today, I should say. Dominguez with the day off. It's probably going to be a pitcher's duel, Stride. I honestly don't know. The Yankees down at the slop in St. Pete. Shane McClanahan, 10th start of the year, a 3-4 record, a 4.68 ERA. Yankees rocked him on opening day. Ruiz, no home runs, 4 RBI, 267 average, will lead off. No, it could be like a 2-1 ball game. Like, I honestly don't know. McClanahan, fastball, changeup, curveball, slider. He'll hit 99 on the gun. And swings and misses on the first pitches, does Ruiz 0-1. Tampa Bay, 23-22, looking to stay above 500. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good backdoor curveball. 0-2. That's inside 1-2. I know I've already lost the game this year too to Arizona I was playing. So 2-2. 2 of the 6 losses the team has against the computer. I actually played the game. The 2-2 to Ruiz. Ruiz stays alive, fouls off a fastball at 98. It was really hard to take Dominguez out against McClanahan because I hit him so well with Dominguez. And the payoff pitch. Ball 4, so Ruiz works the leadoff walk. I mean, it'll never happen in real life, Jags fan. It'll never happen. And Geloff swings misses on 1. Yeah, Dominguez is a switch hitter. Just needed a day off, though. Geloff, 7 home runs, 25 RBI. You know, you still need a bit of luck against the computer, too. It's popped him up. On the infield, Yandy Diaz down from first, makes the catch, 1 away. And we look at the Yankee lineup, Ruiz followed by Geloff, then Judge, Ramirez, Berger at first base today, Soto the DH, Cabrera in left, Trevino behind the plate, and Volpe batting 9th and playing short. Judge hitting .429. And now a pitch out. To see if Ruiz would be going. The 1-0 to Judge. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-1. The 1-1 from McClanahan now. And Aaron Judge, if it's fair, it's gone. It is a foul ball. Just out in front of the fastball. And he just sliced it foul. As now Judge fouls off a curve, still 1-2. Just missed another home run. The 1-2. And popped him up. Just missed the changeup. Diaz in foul ground. Makes the catch, 2 away. Jose Ramirez, 358, 14 homers, 43 RBI, a 9-game hitting streak. Obviously no wind here in the dome. That is the slop. And Ramirez takes a strike, the top of the zone, 0-1. And Ramirez chops it softly up the middle. The shortstop is there, wins the race to second base. And the leadoff walk, no harm, no foul. We go bottom 1, no score here in Tampa Bay. Joe Musgrove, 10th start of the year, only a 2-1 record, a 4.44 ERA, a whip at 1.3. He's pitched some gems, got no decisions. He's pitched awful, got some no decisions. Josh Lowe, 236, 7 home runs, 21 RBI. And they call that a ball, 1-0. Does not need the umpire squeezing him here. As this fouled off, 1-1. All ready to get things started against the lefty Lowe. And who pulls this one foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Hanging curveball, smack foul, still 1-2. And there she goes. Goodbye, baseball. Musgrove misses with a fastball. Josh Lowe with a leadoff home run, his 8th of the year. RBI 22, and it's 1-0 Tampa Bay. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star, Jags. I hate pinpoint, Stride. I hate it. Absolutely can't stand it. Hae-Sung Kim came over in a trade with the Padres. Swings and misses on a first pitch fastball, 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. And the 0-2. Got a piece of it, still 0-2. Hitting on All-Star, pitching on Hall of Fame. And this fouled back out of play, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Trevino gets the angle, fires the first, 1 away. Completes the play. And that'll bring up Yandy Diaz, hitting .267 on the year. Former batting champion, swing and a miss, 0-1. Diaz, 6 home runs, 19 RBI. Rips a changeup foul out in front of it, 0-2. And this one punched softly to the right side. Berger is there, flips to Musgrove, covering, 2 away. We look now at the Rays lineup. We just saw Josh Lowe, Hae-Sung Kim, and Yandy Diaz. Isaac Paredes at third, Arozarena in left, Siri in center, Richie Palacios to DH, Rene Pinto behind the plate, and Jose Caballero at second base. Paredes hitting .241, power hitting third baseman, now a Cub in real life, takes a strike, 0-1. Paredes 5 home runs and 11 RBI. And in typical Tampa Bay fashion, swinging miss 0-2. It's not their pitching that's the problem, it's their offense, although they get a run early here against Musgrove. And this one is going to be in the right center field, hung a slider. That's going to be one hop to the wall. And Judge will fire into second. They almost get Paredes, who is not fleet of foot, but it is a 2-out double, his 5th double of the year. And that brings up the wild swinging Randy Arozarena, hitting a .192 and rips this foul 0-1. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. And this one chopped to Geloff at second. So no more trouble after the double. But Josh Lowe gets his 8th home run of the year, and the Rays strike first. It's 1-0 Tampa Bay. Jake Berger, 322, 19 homers, 51 RBI. He is having himself a season, folks. Playing first base today. Spencer Jones does not usually play against lefties, as that's off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0 to Berger. Late on a fastball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the 1-1. Berger swings and misses over the top of a curveball, 1-2. This is the last one for the day, Stride, and then tomorrow is college football. As this one served to right center field, that's going to be a base hit. That's going to go almost to the wall, but either way, it is a stand-up leadoff double for Jake Berger. Good piece of hitting there, his 7th double of the year. And that will bring up Juan Soto, hitting .280 on the year. Been hitting better lately. And serves this first pitch to deep left. Arozarena back. Still back at the track. He'll make the catch. Berger will tag. Arozarena has a great arm, but it's not in time. So Soto gets a huge extra 90 feet. And Oswaldo Cabrera now up 3 home runs, 11 RBI, a .239 average because he's a lefty, Stride. Soto doesn't hit lefties in the game nearly as well, so I drop him down further in the lineup. Sometimes I don't let him play against lefties at all, as that's off the plate 1-0. But I put him in the DH spot. I put Berger at first. I give Cabrera some reps in left field. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. And we get 2-0 to Oswaldo Cabrera. Chop to the right side. That'll get a run in. This is a tie ball game as Caballero will throw out Cabrera. His 12th RBI of the year as Berger scores. And we are tied at 1. Good piece of hitting there, and that brings up the backup catcher, Jose Trevino, hitting .204. 1 home run, 6 RBI this year. Him, too, primarily starts against lefties. And takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Trevino, a former 6th-round draft pick for the Texas Rangers. Takes a pitch inside, 2-0. And the 2-0 to Jose. Checked his swing, 3-0 with Volpe on deck. The 3-0 to Trevino, taking all the way, and it's called a strike at the knees, 3-1. The 3-1, and Jose Trevino gets a hanger. Goodbye, baseball! Jose, 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 Jose. Goodbye, baseball. His 2nd of the year, 443 to left. Crushed the hanging curveball, dedicated to Rick. And the Yankees are up 2-1. I don't have either, Stride, so. And if you think my neighbors love it, So they get a kick out of it. As long as I do it during, like, the day, right? If I were to do this at midnight, they might get mad, but almost 115 off the bat. And now that brings up Volpe. Yeah, I think it's the Yankees to lose now, MLB, as that's off the plate 1-0. Does anybody have a score update for San Fran and Baltimore? Volpe, 8 home runs, 21 RBI. 8-0 now? Wow. Well, you hope the Yankees win tonight, then.
No strike.
It was 4-0 when I started streaming, so the 2-0 off the plate 3-0. And again, McClanahan falls behind here against one of the better Yankee hitters. The 3-0, a 4-pitch walk to Anthony Volpe. So second walk of the day allowed by McClanahan. The first was to this guy, Esteury Ruiz. Still looking for his first home run of the year. He's not a power hitter. Volpe off of first. And there's a strike on the inside edge, 0-1. A check on Volpe now. 2-1 Yankees. RBI ground out by Cabrera, then a solo home run by Jose Trevino. The 0-1 to Ruiz. Whoa, he made him jump rope. Almost hit him. 1-1. McClanahan wild here in the second. The 1-1. Oof, out in front. That's going to get away from the catcher. Pinto will fire to second, but not in time. So Volpe takes the extra 90 feet on the wild pitch. And it'll be a 1-2 now to Ruiz. And Ruiz is going to loop this to the right field. It's a base hit. Lowe's going to come up firing. The throw is in time. They just get Volpe at the plate, trying to score on the Ruiz single. Josh Lowe does it all. A home run in the first, and now an outfield assist at home plate. We go bottom 2. Up 2-1. MLB, I still pick Baltimore, even though they're losing right now. I'm sticking with my predictions until otherwise. As this one pop foul and out of play, 0-1. It's been Baltimore and Philly almost the whole season from me. So, as this one looped to right field, it's a leadoff base hit for Jose Siri. Well, they have to go 4-2, Ed, which means they'll probably go 2-4. We'll see, Stride, we'll see. Richie Palacios, the DH, hitting 301. Takes a strike, 0-1. The Yankees are hot now. Doesn't mean they'll be hot for 3 rounds of the playoffs. The 0-2 to Palacios. Chop to the right side. Geloff. Only play as the first. Hit too softly. Siri advances the second, 1 away. Yeah, Rock, we'll see. Yankees might win it all. Yankees might win 20 in a row, not lose another game the rest of the year. I don't know. Rene Pinto, 1 home run, 6 RBI, takes the strike, 0-1. But I'll tell you this, I mean, at this point, nothing will surprise me, as Geloff fires the first 2 away. The Yankees might not win another game the rest of the year. They might not lose another game the rest of the year. Again, at this point, nothing will surprise me. 3 home runs, 12 RBI, 229 average for the second baseman, Jose Caballero, who swings to a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Yeah, maybe, Ed. I picked Philly to win it all for sure, as that's off the fouled off, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Musgrove strands the tying run at third. We go top 3, up 2-1. No, the O's are probably not going to win the division now, MLB. You are correct. Probably not. Zach Geloff 0 for 1. But that doesn't mean anything come playoff time. Baltimore will be a playoff team as that backdoor curve catches the edge, 0-1. Yes, Ed, nobody wants to see the Dodgers do anything. The 0-1 rolled foul to the right side, 0-2. As that's high, 1-2. Yankees up 2-1 here in the third. And Geloff late on a fastball pops it straight up. Pinto in foul ground behind home plate makes the catch, 1 away. Aaron Judge popped out, just missed a home run in his first at-bat, and then ended up popping out to the first baseman, Diaz. And skies one to deep left, or left center. Siri is there. Makes the catch 2 away. You know, if they actually had the catwalks in MLB The Show, that would have probably hit a catwalk. And Jose Ramirez 0 for 1 with a ground out in his first at-bat. Now steps up to the plate. And takes a pitch outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Jose. Fouled off to the right side, 1-1. And the 1-1. Fouled back out of play, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 now to Ramirez. And swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. McClanahan has a nice bounce back inning. We go bottom 3. Yeah, I hear you, Ed. I hear you. Yankees still up 2-1. Josh Lowe, a solo home run back in the first. Led the game over the home run. Takes a strike on the inside edge. 0-1. And this one smacked right at Ruiz in dead center. 1 away. Hae-Sung Kim 0 for 1. Fouls this off and out of play. 0-1. Not right now, Stride. As this one looped to right field, that's going to be a base hit. Judge will cut it off and hold Kim to a 1-out single. That brings up Yandy Diaz, the Yandy man. Runner going to second. The throw just not in time. Stolen base for Kim. His 5th steal of the year. So he gets himself into scoring position now as Diaz pulls this foul 1-1. That's in the dirt, blocked by Trevino. Kim stays put. Ooh, Trevino almost threw it away. As that's low, 3-1. With Paredes on deck. And fouled off by Diaz. Count now full, 3-2. And that's ball 4, a slider. Tried to get to expand the zone, would not chase. First walk allowed by Musgrove. So that sets the double play back up, but Paredes 1 for 1 with a double today. He takes a strike, 0-1. Yeah, Blaine, I was busy today. I mean, it's late for you guys. There's a strike, 0-2. We're going to be wrapping up after this game. The 0-2 off the plate, 1-2. Strike 3 went backdoor with the curveball, froze Paredes 2 away. Blaine, thank you for the gifts. Much appreciated. And that brings up Randy Arozarena, who's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Randy grounded out to second in his first at-bat. 7 home runs, 13 RBI, as that's hit to Ramirez at third. He'll go the long way to first. The threat goes by the wayside. Yankees nursing a 1-run lead as we go top 4. Yeah, Ed, I hear you there. Jake Berger 1 for 1, a double and a run scored. And the first pitch from McClanahan. Checked his swing, did Berger, but went around, says the ump, 0-1. Oof, again got him on the changeup, 0-2. And now the 0-2 off the plate, 1-2. The 1-2 to Berger. Hammered to left field. That's going to be a base hit in front of Arozarena. Good piece of hitting on the slider as Berger stays with it. It's a leadoff single for the Yankee first baseman, and that brings up Juan Soto, who had a fly ball to deep left in his first at-bat. And now hits one to deep center. Siri back. Just shy of the track. He'll make the catch, 1 away. I'm already in the poorhouse, Ed. So Soto flirts with a home run a couple of times. That brings up Cabrera, who had an RBI ground out in his first at-bat. And loops this to first, and what a way to end the inning. Cabrera hits it right on the screws, but right at Yandy Diaz, who pirouettes and tags out Berger. That's the second time in as many games we've done that. We go bottom 4, still up 2-1. Jose Siri 1 for 1 with a single. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. Former Houston Astro, and skies this to deep center. Ruiz going back, still back, makes the running grab. Yeah, one away. That brings up Palacios, who grounded out to second in his first at-bat. And he loops this foul on the third baseline, 0-1. The 0-1 is a strike. Good pitch there from Musgrove, 0-2. Strike 3, frozen with the curveball, 2 away. So since the leadoff home run, Musgrove's really been dealing. And that brings up Rene Pinto, who's 0 for 1. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Pinto's 6 for his last 19 coming into today. Now takes another strike, 0-2. That's just a little low, says the umpire, 1-2. As this one grounded deep in the hole to Volpe. A Jeter-esque throw, and Berger can't scoop it. That should be... They should give him a hit, honestly. I'm curious, though. If only. Yes, they do give him an infield single, and that brings up Caballero, the second baseman, who punches this foul, 0-1. Berger, of course, not the everyday first baseman. He's more of a third baseman, as that blocked by Trevino, 1-1. But it's a chance to give Spencer Jones time off, and against lefties, the 2-1 punched foul to the right side, 2-2. And really, you don't want to take Jose Ramirez away from third base, so as this one punched foul, still 2-2. And popped them up. Third base side, shallow left field, actually. Volpe has the angle, makes the catch. We go top 5. Yankees still nursing a 2-1 lead. Jose Trevino gave them that lead with a solo home run in his first at-bat. His second home run of the year. RBI number 7. And he swings and misses on a fastball, 0-1. Trevino, a former Platinum Glove winner, former All-Star. And he fouls off a changeup, 0-2. Now the backup to Austin Wells, teaching the youngster how to be a better catcher. Getting starts now primarily against lefties as he jackknifes out of the way, 1-2. Yeah, Wells is the guy of the future, Ed. Trevino he's the backup. He's the backup. He should give Wells a day off once a week. Once every 6 or 7 games, right? That's it. And that's it. The 1-2 to Jose. Late on that fastball, but spoils the foul. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Skied to right this time. Low drifting back. Has room, however. And makes the catch, 1 away. Anthony Volpe walked back in the second. Nice stride. Great to hear. Takes a... Ooh, they call that a strike. 0-1. That curve, I guess, just clipped the corner. And the 0-1 to Volpe. Late on a fastball at 97, 0-2. The 0-2. Checked his swing, but he went around, says the umpire. 2 away. Man, that was a nasty curveball. Ruiz, a single and a walk today, so he is 1 for 1. That's off the plate, 1-1. Might be McClanahan's last inning. Maybe they push him through 6, but he's already starting to run out of gas. The 1-0, sliced foul, 1-1. The 1-1 to Ruiz. Chases the high heat, 1-2. Could not resist. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a change. We go bottom 5. Yankees still up 2-1. Josh Lowe, 1 for 2, a solo home run. His first hit of this 3-game series. Takes a pitch up and in, 1-0. Well, there you go, Khalil. Let's go, Kansas City. As this one popped up, foul ground. Ramirez in front of the Yankee dugout. Can't make the catch. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Got him on another changeup there.
1-2.
And this one looped to left, and Lowe has his second hit of the day. Cabrera will fire in quickly. But it's a leadoff single for the Tampa Bay right fielder. And that'll bring up Hae-Sung Kim, 1 for 2 with a single and a stolen base. Who takes a strike, 0-1. And another strike, 0-2. That's way off the plate, 1-2. And the 1-2 is low, 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball by him, 1 away. Big strikeout for Musgrove. 5th K of the day. And that'll bring up Yandy Diaz, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. And he takes a strike, 0-1. And a strike at Denise, 0-2. And this one served to right center field. It's going to be a base hit. This might tie the ball game, as it's going to go all the way to the wall. Lowe will score from first. It is an RBI double for the Yandy man. And it is 2-2 here in Tampa Bay. Diaz's 10th double of the year. And that brings up Paredes, who's 1 for 2. He takes a strike, 0-1. And he hammers one to left. Deep but playable. Cabrera, just shy of the track, makes the catch. Tagging but staying put is Diaz, as the throw comes into third. And that brings up a Rosarena, who has grounded out twice. And again, getting squeezed is Musgrove, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, 1-2. How much you want to bet Randy Rosarena gets a big hit for Seattle tonight against us? Because he always seems to kill the Yankees. As this fouled off, still 2-2. And another foul ball. And swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the 5th. We go top 6, but now tied at 2 apiece here in Tampa. Zach Geloff 0 for 2, a couple of pop-outs. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0. Well, we'll see, Ed. The 2-0. Off the plate, 3-0. Geloff can be taking all the way here. And the 3-0 is called ball 4, a 4-pitch leadoff walk. And that will bring up Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2. Geloff, good speed off of first, and Judge hits it to the right side, and that's going to get through for a base hit. And that is going to go almost all the way to the wall. They're waving Geloff home. Judge is in the second with a double. Geloff scores all the way from first. It's 3-2 Yankees. Judge's 43rd RBI of the year is a ground ball double. That's what happens when you hit the ball on this turf in Tampa Bay. It just keeps on going. What's up, Logan? And that's going to do it for McClanahan. Ed, I said that today on the podcast, on the Geeks Who Like Sports podcast. New episode out today, by the way, folks. Cole is the 3 at this point. Lucas Sims, 14th appearance of the year. It's the last game of the day, Logan. Sims, a slider, fastball, slurve pitcher. He'll hit 96 on the gun. Ramirez fouls a fastball straight back, 0-1. Judge below average speed at second, but with nobody out, you'd love to try to get that run in. The 0-1 to Ramirez. Out in front of a slider, 0-2. Garrett Clevenger warming in the pen for Tampa Bay. And they plunk Ramirez. Oh, an 0-2 count, and you plunk him, and you bring up the hottest Yankee hitter in Jake Berger, a double, a single, a run scored. 2 on, nobody out now. And Berger swings and misses on a slurve, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Oh, good backdoor slider, 0-2. Good pitch. Credit where it is due. And the 0-2. Off the plate, 1-2.
Ball, 2 strike.
And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, chases the slider, 1 away. Yeah, pretty much, Ed. Yeah, DJ LeMahieu should never play as a Yankee ever again. Juan Soto 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. Late on a fastball, 0-1.
0-1.
Soto really struggling with runners in scoring position this year. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1-1. And the 1-1 to Soto. Swing and a miss. Good fastball on the edge. 1-2. And the 1-2. And they plunk Soto. Wow, Sims is all over the place. That'll load the bases with 1 out for Oswaldo Cabrera, who has lined out to first and grounded out to second, has driven in a run. Well, the double play is still in order for Tampa Bay, but the bases are full of Yanks. As that backdoor slider misses, according to the ump, 1-0. Cabrera also struggling with runners in scoring position this year, although he did do the job earlier. The 1-0 off the plate, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0 to Cabrera. Average speed around the bases. Cabrera, oh, good back foot slider, swing and a miss, 2-1. The 2-1 to the Ozman. And now late on a fastball, 2-2. With Trevino on deck. The 2-2 to Cabrera. Off the plate, 3-2. Nowhere to put him. The payoff pitch. Fouls it off and stays alive. Too close to take. That was a 50-50 pitch that could have gone either way, right at the belt. We'll do it again, the 3-2. Chop softly to short, could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, not in time. Cabrera beats it out. He hit it actually too softly. So Judge will score. It's an RBI fielder choice for Cabrera. His 13th RBI of the year, and it's 4-2 Yankees. No, he's not that smart, Ed. Cabrera runs 2L, and that brings up Trevino, who back in the second inning got his 2nd home run of the year, a solo shot to left. Right now, though, would just love a base hit, make it a 3-run ball game. Fouls a fastball straight back, 0-1. Trevino, 0-91 with runners in scoring position this year. Again, though, a lot of these guys are backups. Not Soto, obviously, but the 0-1. And that's up the middle. But right there is the shortstop. Kim flips the short way. We go bottom 6. Yankees retake the lead, though. And at the end of 5.5 are now up 4-2. Jose Siri 1 for 2 with a single today. 2 for 8 in the series. Also has a solo home run. Takes a strike, 0-1. No, I hear you, Ed, but Brian Cashman's an idiot. As this one hammered to deep left. Cabrera drifting back on the track. Puts it away, 1 away. Richie Palacios 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out now. Takes a strike, 0-1. Thank you for the follow, dude. As this one ripped foul, 0-2. And this one rolled foul again, still 0-2. And that misses low, 1-2. Musgrove trying to get through 6. Swing and a miss, strike 3, that'll help, 2 away. 7 Ks for Musgrove, and that will now bring up Rene Pinto, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Pinto a single back in the 4th. And chops this to Geloff at second. He will go to first. And Musgrove has probably his best inning of the day as we go top 7, still up 4-2. Kevin Kelly now coming in out of the pen, 19th appearance of the year. By the way, the 3rd and 4th runs, of course, charged to McClanahan. So his line is 5 innings, 4 runs. He's in line for the loss. Kelly a 2.66 ERA. Volpe 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout against McClanahan.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Clark Schmidt starting to warm for the Yankees. Looks like he will come in for the 7th. Yeah, I think that's fair, Ed. And Volpe fouls off a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 to Volpe. Inside out into the right side. Diving stop there by Caballero to rob Volpe of a hit, 1 away. And that'll bring up Esther Ruiz, who's 1 for 2 with a single. And takes a pitch way up and in, 1-0. Kelly, a fastball, curveball, slider, changeup pitcher. He'll hit 94 on the gun. And Ruiz skies this to right. Just a little late. Josh Lowe in shallow right makes the catch, 2 away. Zach Geloff 0 for 2, a walk and a run scored. He scored on the Judge double last inning after the leadoff walk. And takes a pitch inside, 1-0. The 1-0. Hammered to right, Lowe coming on, makes the catch on the line drive, get up and stretch. We go bottom 7. Yankees still up 4-2 as here comes Clark Schmidt, 5th appearance of the year. We're going to get some work in. Let me get a few important outs here. Caballero 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop out.
The second baseman.
Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. And fouls this off to the right side, 0-2. And the 0-2. Again, chopped foul to the first base side. And we'll do it again. Again, the 0-2 from Schmidt. As this one chops softly to Geloff. He will flip to first, 1 away. Josh Lowe, a home run and a single today. Fouls the first pitch back and out of play, 0-1. Hitting Musgrove very well as this one grounded softly up the middle, but Volpe is there. Strong throw, 2 away. And Hae-Sung Kim 1 for 3, a single back in the 3rd and a stolen base. Rolls this foul of 3rd, 0-1. And the 0-1 popped up to Judge in right. So a quick, easy inning for Schmidt. You'll love to see it. We go top 8. Yankees still up 4-2. Garrett Clevenger, 18th appearance of the year, a 7.5 ERA. Judge 1 for 3, a double, an RBI, and a run scored. Clevenger, a slider, fastball, sinker, curveball pitcher. He'll hit 98 on the gun. And Judge chops the first pitch to second. Caballero will throw out Judge, 1 away. Jose Ramirez 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. And fouls a fastball straight back 0-1. Ed, if Rizzo stays a Yankee, he gets $20 million next year. They're not going to keep him. They're going to buy him out for $7 million. It's a team option next year. He is not under contract. If they keep him again, it's $20 million. There's no refiguring it out. Is this one on the right field line? It's going to be a base hit. Into the corner it goes. It's a one-out double for Jose Ramirez. His 14th of the year, and extends his hitting streak for Jake Berger, who's 2 for 3 now. And he rolls this foul a third, 0-1. Also, Baltimore has new ownership. They've already insinuated that they're gonna throw a bunch of money at Burns to keep him. The 0-1, late on a sinker, 0-2. Berger hitting .434. Hey, all right, Dave, that's what I'm talking about. We're almost done here, so. As Berger skies this to dead center, Siri is there. Ramirez will tag, but he stays put with 2 away. And that'll bring up Soto 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. And they're going to intentionally walk Soto. This is surprising, even with the lefty-on-lefty matchup, to face Ozzy Cabrera, who's 0 for 3. Well, not going to lie, that was a little shocking. I mean, better than I was. It's the best they've been playing since June, but we'll see. Swing and miss 0-1 if they can keep it going for, another month and a half. The 0-1 to Cabrera with 2 on and 2 outs. Cabrera does have 2 RBI today. Swing and miss 0-2. 2 RBI ground outs. The 0-2 to the Ozman. Called strike 3. Down looking. We go bottom 8. Still up by 2. Yep, exactly, Dave. Yandy Diaz 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Will lead off here against Clark Schmidt in his second inning of work. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. And the 1-1, pop foul and out of play, 1-2. Flaherty maybe, Ed. And no, we do not want or need Pete Alonso. I do not want a right-hand hitting first baseman, as that's a leadoff base hit. Paredes 1 for 3. Teach Spencer Jones how to play first. There's a strike, 0-1. Spencer Jones hit another home run today in Double-A, as that's fouled off 0-2. That's in the dirt, blocked by Trevino. Runner stays put. That's low, 2-2. And another foul ball, still 2-2. And this one looped fouled on the right field line. It's bottom 8, Dave. Is this fouled off? Still 2-2. And this one chopped back to Schmidt. He'll go to second for 1. On to first. A 1-6-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered. Nicely started there by Clark Schmidt. And that'll bring up Randy Arozarena, who's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss on a sinker, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And this one hammered to right. Judge drifting back. Makes the catch, and a nice pair of shutout innings for Schmidt. What do you mean, what's the starting lineup? The game's almost over. Bottom top 9. Yankees still up by 2. Pete Fairbanks, 14th appearance of the year. Just going to get some work and hasn't worked in a while. Yeah, it's all, Dave, the season's already over. Don't even bother watching the rest of the year. Jose Trevino got the start today against the lefty. McClanahan, 1 for 3 with a solo home run. Mason Miller warming. Hey, you want the lineup? Ruiz is in center. Dominguez getting a day off. What's up, Mario? Geloff at second. Judge in right again. This is against the lefty. Ramirez at third. Berger at first. Soto the DH. Cabrera in left. Trevino behind the plate. And Volpe at short. Trevino 1 for 3 again with that solo home run. Top 9, Yankees up 4-2. Looking for the sweep here against Tampa and to go 6-1 on this 7-game road trip. And the 0-1 to Jose. Fouled back out of play, 0-2. Fairbanks at 100. Fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. One away. Volpe 0 for 2 with a walk. What do you mean, Dave? Check the swing went around, says the umpire 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
And there's the hydrate for Rick. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
No ball. Two strike.
Like, I watch baseball. Like, I don't understand your question. The 0-2. And swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strike 3. Volpe chases another one out of the zone. Back-to-back Ks for Fairbanks. Yeah, no, they said that days ago, Dave, and that's what should have happened. I was saying that months ago that he was gonna be the guy. He was gonna be the odd man out the way he was pitching. So that misses high, 1-0. Ruiz 1 for 3 with a single today. 2 for 7 in the series. The 1-0 to Ruiz. Inside 2-0.
2-0.
4-2 Yankees looking for the 3-game sweep here in Tampa. And that's inside 3-0. We're going to be taking all the way here with Geloff on deck. And the 3-0 is a strike, 3-1. The 3-1 to Ruiz. Inside ball 4, so a walk to Ruiz, and that'll bring up Zach Geloff, who's 0 for 3. And a check on Ruiz over at first. There goes Ruiz. The pitch is outside. The throw on the second, not nearly in time. So Ruiz gets himself into scoring position, his 7th steal of the year. Chance for Geloff now to bring in another run with a single. And the 1-0. Serve to right field, and it's going to be run down by Josh Lowe. Using all his speed to make the catch and end the inning. We go bottom 9, last licks for the Rays. As Mason Miller will come on for the save situation, looking for his 5th save of the year, giving Leclerc a day off after pitching back-to-back days. Miller, 12th game of the year. Siri 1 for 3 with a single, so Musgrove goes 6, gives up 2. Schmidt then 2 shutout innings as that's high, 1-0. And Miller now looking to get the last 3 outs. There's a strike, 1-1. Leclerc, normally the guy. Swing and miss, 1-2. But Miller,
1-2.
again, the primary setup man and I guess backup closer, you could say, as that's in the dirt, 2-2. Also hasn't pitched in a bit. So a combination of things that both Leclerc needs a day off and Miller needs the work. Still 2-2. It's the 6, 7, 8 hitters. As this one hit deep in the hole at short. Volpe settles, fires, and just gets the speedy Siri, 1 away. Richie Palacios 0 for 3, 1 for 8 in the series. Pops the first pitch foul and out of play, 0-1. Not surprisingly, lefties hit Miller better than righties, as that's inside 1-1. And this one, that's gonna only hurt those numbers. That's a base hit into the corner. Cabrera will field there. Palacios has himself a 1-out double, and that will bring the tying run to the plate. Palacios his 4th double of the year, and that will bring up Rene Pinto, 1 for 3 with a single today. Takes a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the change. 0-2. Just off the plate, would not chase the slider. Now 1-2. And again with the cutter. Pinto showing good patience. And now misses on a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 away. Jose Caballero 0 for 3. Last hope for Tampa Bay. And pops it up to right. Fairly deep near the line. Judge is there. Right on the line. Makes the catch. So the 1-out double goes for naught. The Yankees finish the sweep. Miller locks down the save. Musgrove improves to 3-1. Excuse me, that was Miller's 5th save of the year. Musgrove improves to 3-1. McClanahan drops to 3-5. Miller save number 5 as he pitches a very nice 9th. Take care, Rick. Musgrove, your player of the game. 6 innings, 7 hits, 7 Ks, 1 walk, 2 runs. McClanahan, 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 Ks, 3 walks, 4 runs. A home run for Jose Trevino and 1 for Josh Lowe. Those are your big flies for both teams, but the Yankees will finish the sweep. Come on back. Well, next week, tomorrow will be college football. And I'm thinking next week, I think we have Nestor. Who do you guys want to see next week? Nestor or Cole? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? Cole? Folks are saying Cole. All right, so then what'll probably happen is that Cole, and then we'll do Montgomery against Detroit, and then we'll do Nestor against the Angels as we try to kind of rotate through the rotation. So we haven't used Nestor in a while. But, so yeah, we'll use Cole against Merrill Kelly. That should be a fun one. And then, what's up, Christian? And then we'll do Montgomery against Detroit. So, but anyway, that's it for tonight. Hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your Tuesday. I'll see you all tomorrow for college football. Until then, though, good night, everybody. I'm Ray Carcillo.